Hi, hello everyone, it's your pal Berg787 back with episode 24 of our Western Provinces Zhao Ming Legendary playthrough. Picking up where we left off, we are in the realm of Nurgle. Scarbrand's in here with us. We need to get to there. I'm not sure if, well, we could reach either of them, I suppose. Let's move a little bit closer. See if either of these are slightly nicer to fight. I think this one, possibly. I think this one's slightly better, just because they've only got one soul grinder. Close victory. They don't seem to attack us. An auto-resolve. Okay, not too bad. We will... Wow, that's a lot of money, 4 grand. But no, we'll take the replenishment.
Lord of the Jade Swarm. Celestial power.
We will move up. That will replenish us, I believe, once we get there. Which will be good. We've got another water snake breeder. What's this? An explosion, eh? I suppose, I mean, look, it doesn't really do an awful lot of damage. But it's a free, you get 3 uses of it, so that's not too bad, I suppose. We'll see, maybe we can fit it on someone. You don't need this anymore, you're level 50. I should probably maybe have a little fiddle around with these. You're fine. And where is this item?
I crave.
I hope that actually works, like on my Lord's army. It should do, but...
Desert alchemist.
Just checking if there's anything in theory to fuse it with, but I quite like the other 2 things. Why is this below this one? Do you see what I mean? Shouldn't they be in order of rarity? That's really weird. Or maybe not. Maybe just the type. Anyway, sorry. Just come out of there. Okay. Fine, we'll have a little think about who we will give that experience to. Hopefully my buddies around here will help us out. Otherwise we're going to be losing a lot of settlements.
Alchemist of the House of Secrets.
Which isn't fun. This army can't really do much to us. It's a Snake Gate. Snake Gate should be able to defend against it, no problem. I don't like having dudes behind my lines, so we should probably do something about them. We are being besieged up here. You have a water snake breeder, not breather. You don't have anyone though. So we can stick that on you to get you some more experience. We also could, I suppose, give you... We could give you the Sword of Anti-Heroes, that's for sure. No, you don't really fight. Serpent Pang, I think we discussed all this. I guess we'll give you this. We're going to have to... Well, I suppose I could bring these guys over. If I was to attack here, I'd get the garrison that would join in. The garrison is... okay.
No!
It is quite hefty. I don't really see the harm in bringing them over to help out.
Offspring of dragons.
Anyway, you come down here. Can you block this army? I can. Just want to do that because I feel like they'll run away if I try and attack them, and I hope they don't run too far.
I demand them.
Okay, excellent. I want to resolve that.
Fight as one. They can
experience. We are now hemorrhaging a bit of money because we're no longer in the getting the discount of, if this would just not highlight properly. Yeah, there we go. Where is it? There, yeah. Talisman of Preservation's pretty sweet though. Not gonna lie.
The day is won, if barely.
This does do a passive though, which is pretty sweet. It must be said. Gives him a Mortis engine. He's already got 22% ward save. I mean, yes, getting it up to effectively 40% would be pretty awesome. But he does just go out there and like tank, and he seems to do a good job of it. And yes, having more ward save would be good, but I kind of like this. Just constant damage because he's constantly fighting, right? So just having stuff get wrecked up around him is pretty good. I like that, and I like that. So so I'm talking out of my bum. We should swap that round. I was looking at that. So yes, of course we'll give him that to give him more. That bumps him up to 27, which is good. Yes, this is my primary army. That 12% is what we've already got, right? Talisman of Endurance, yeah. And you have the Luck Stone, so I guess we give you the Talisman of Endurance, and that gives us a Luck Stone that we can give to, I guess, our next main army. Supposing it's going to be you, possibly.
Child of the Nine.
Possibly.
Eyes upon the heavens.
Talisman of Endurance is better, obviously. Dawnstone is better than the Luckstone. And you don't have anything. Okay, so you can certainly get that. Yeah, I'm aware that it's telling me that there's better weapons than the Ogre Blade, but I'm not entirely sure that there is. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that the Serpent Fang counts as better.
Acolyte of Xingpo.
Okay. Sorry, just thinking what I want to give them. What have you got down here? Yeah, you've pretty much got everything that we want. Don't really... Ancestral Warriors... 19 is a lot, man, just to summon a unit. Although summoning a unit is pretty good. Talons of the Night is really strong if they blob up. I suppose you could get both of them. And situationally, one will be better than the other at certain times. Let's go with Talons of the Night first.
It is mine by blood right.
I need more money.
Sigma's will. All right.
Child of the Nine.
I can't really confederate. I mean, I can confederate, but if I do confederate, I will.
There's wisdom in this.
I'll basically just. I'll have a load of lords in my. You know how the supply lines is a bit bugged, and it will just mess it up even more because I'll have like loads of lords, so I'll have to try and kill off and stuff like that, and I'll have even less money. Can I take control of you? Hold on.
Favored daughter.
I can visualize it.
Man.
shall please the dragons.
I could, in theory, take control of you, but I don't have enough allegiance points. It's a bit annoying.
Boss of bosses. If it means butchery.
You don't have an army, I'm guessing, that's anywhere near
because I said so.
my stuff. So that's a shame.
The dragon-blooded.
And you can't request the actual faction leader's army. I guess you've only got one army, apparently.
Storm Dragon.
It benefits the
Oh well. I guess I'm just going to have to hemorrhage a bit of money, because I need to... I need to deal with some of these guys. I can't just have them running around like...
The dragon.
But the question is, can I even deal with them? I mean, can I deal with these soul grinders?
Wind Shaper.
Because I'm not entirely sure I can.
We must be tireless.
I mean, we'll try.
No deadlier than the common cold. The dragon-blooded. Never flag, never falter.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
My ancestors require it.
Sprint you
Beyond
up.
reason, beyond sanity.
That will incur my wrath.
It's fine.
Make your ancestors proud.
Our hearts remain.
Goodbye. You're in there.
Of yin and yang.
Up.
Wind Shaper.
Glittering Scales is pretty good. Income from all buildings, local region. Sweet.
When may I return?
You have this, because if you can use that, that would be quite good. You know what, it'd be good if I looked at what it was actually called as well. Tax collector. I bet it can only be used with your actual lords. Tax collector. Oh no, it can't. Oh, okay, good. You're hanging out in my more profitable region, so I guess it makes sense for you to do that.
Leave me to my manipulation.
Oh, man.
Master of Elixir.
Leave me alone. I'm not worried about that. I kind of don't want to invest money. This would give me some extra cash, but it would take a fair long while to pay it off. Although I suppose on the flip side, I would then be able to upgrade this, which would like even further. So this building, right, at the moment I can get to level 2, I could then get it to level 3, which would obviously save me money in the long run, so I suppose I can justify this. I don't want to build anything there.
Glory to the Emperor.
You're basically maxed out.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Caravan's almost done. Be quite sweet. Alright, I think we end turn. Not yet. We have points for all of you. I suppose we go up and get you some of this stuff.
It befits my high station.
You've got everything, so we've just been pumping stuff into here. It's fine. And you... chain lightning is good. It is good. A little bit unpredictable. Let's just save you a little bit. And I want to see if there's someone worthwhile to give the not caravan driver. You guys, I'm sure, have all got better armors, right?
The day is won.
Yeah.
If
Kind of don't want to give it to you, although I will level you up shortly.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Just thinking for roles that are played in the army, because you're not really going to be fighting. You are on your Wuxing compass, so giving you a... where is it? Giving you glittering scales kind of makes more sense, because you're going to be near the front line, but not actually fighting. Let me come back to you, actually, because... what have you got? Yeah, you don't need that. Although you are on your war horse, but you will be getting the... you will be getting the Wuxing compass fairly soon. And you're about to get into some tougher fights, so... yeah, okay, I'll do that. Means I have a laminate shield, which is pretty awesome.
Celestial glory is
Can I give that to someone?
Celestial ancestors. Master of Feng Shui.
What have you got? Alright, we'll leave that spare for the time being. You can't really risk... I know we will save some money once we...
I only serve the changer.
You're going to get there first. I'm just thinking, do we spend money on getting walls? So I've changed my opinion on them. We won't be losing as much money once we get this army into Dragon Gate. But we're probably going to lose some more settlements pretty soon, so... that's not going to be good. I'm probably going to have to, like, raise up another lord to get killed. Oh crap, I forgot about that as well. I need to go and close that. But I'm going to have to raise up another lord who's going to, like, recolonize some of these places. Because otherwise, you know, people are going to steal stuff. Flock of Doom, obvious. Really good. Spirit Leech is alright nowadays as well. But I still think Flock of Doom is better.
A gift from my ancestors.
And we can get to Quartermaster.
I was born to wield it.
Okay, Magical Reserves. Arcane Conduit. Imminent Rebellion. Alright, we can deal with that. I'm not too worried about it. Damage building. Could I suppose repair it? Alright, let's repair it. I fight it to try and do some damage. They haven't actually got many flyers for once. They do have flyers, but not quite as overbearing as what we've seen from other armies.
Cathay eternal, we shall prevail.
Alright, good. They got old-fashioned Route Marcher.
Astromancer of the Celestial Court.
I need you to try and catch this arsehole. Where the fuck have these guys come from? Probably this... wow, and there's another army there. Why can't you... why can't you shut rifts? God damn it.
I do not think so.
Descended from celestial glory.
Wow, this is all taking attrition. Jesus. Okay.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Alright, first things first, you need to pop into here now.
Emperor's flag.
We got some money from our caravan, which is good. We're not losing as much money. That's all going to stay.
Certainly.
Alright.
Student of forbidden science.
Let's try and block this army anyway, because we can't reach that rift. Oh, we can only hinder replenishment. Okay, sweet. Forget that then.
Leave me to my manipulations.
This army can probably jump over our heads, which isn't going to be fun. There's another army that's come out of there. I'm not really sure. Chasing these guys down, I mean, it'll take a couple of turns to get down there anyway, so probably better to deal with the threat that's here, that's a little bit easier to deal with, maybe. Probably makes most sense. Alright, you chase them.
Adorn my
You pop up to here. Okay. We are going to have to grab another hero. Another lord, rather. Just to literally try and grab some of these settlements before someone else does. Because we are obviously under a bit of pressure. Where is Nan? Nanli, rather. Nanli's there. Lines of Yangao. Got that. Let's see if we can get away with things. Over here it's still sort of alright, so I don't want to spend money over here on stuff because no one seems to be, there doesn't seem to be pressure there just yet. I mean, yes, of course there could end up being pressure over there, but for now it looks fine. Where is Scarbrand? He's tiddling his way over there. Alright, let's just want to go into in-camp stance anyway, just so we stay in camp stance. There we go, we wouldn't have been able to move anyway once we got out there, and I'd rather be in camp stance straight away because I'm not sure whether we would be taking attrition standing there, even though they just healed us.
Praise be to the Iron Wind.
But we are now going to run. Hopefully we don't get blocked off here, probably will. We'll run as fast as we can to try and get there and then do this fight.
Born to rule.
Just thinking if it's worth dumping some money-making stuff in here. Might be. It's only 420, so we pay back what we invest in it fairly quickly, and we can always destroy it later. Okay, let's do that. I mean, yeah, 420 is just so cheap that it kind of makes sense.
I will be obeyed.
Caravan Master. I'm presuming this is the one that's on the way back, so I guess cargo capacity will be good for you.
A worthy addition to my arsenal.
Speaking of which, I suppose it's back here, right? Although saying that, slightly less of a threat to go to the Ice Court. To go to, where is this? This is Novchozy. It's a bit of a longer journey by 2 turns, but I guess it has to pass some of these Has to go through 2 threats anyway. It's less threat over here. Maybe it is for a lot more money. Alright, we'll do that. And hope. Who are you? You are them.
Child of the Nine.
We're just gonna have to live with that corruption for now. And that rebellion.
When may I return to my texts?
Alright.
Begone, miscreant!
I suppose one less person annoying us. Oh, nice, thanks. Lots of...
Alchemist ready.
Lots of problems.
Double the practice jewels.
Destruction for all!
Alright, that's not that big a deal. We can come down there and whoop on them and take that back. So they've besieged us here, have they? That's interesting. Get a nice decisive victory.
Burn the Emperor's love.
Beat Biff. Battle reinforcement time, that's probably something that we can get rid of. Lowering corruption's good. Unless it's specifically Slanesh corruption. No, it's just corruption. Just that seduce thing always makes me think that it's specifically Slanesh. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to fuse it with, which is a shame. Potion of toughness? No, I mean, it's a heal, isn't it? I guess you stay where you are. Talons of the Night for you.
It befits my high station.
You're pimped out. So I guess we are into specialist territory for you. And for you, spread control might not be an awful thing at this stage. Yeah, I think I'm going to pump a point into spread control just to help out these
Power in
areas.
the blood.
Right, next thing for you is to come over here and shut this rift. You can do that without... That's quite a chunky army, in all fairness. I wasn't quite expecting that to be there in the rift. Easy win for us because we just destroyed them from range. These 3 would be a bit... 4 would be a bit annoying, but...
Fight in perfect
Order resolve. T-Master. Kind of... Maybe should sell that. We've got the space. Normally I would, but considering we've got such big problems at the moment. Could they besiege us? I mean, they could besiege us, but would I really care about not taking the... Not getting the, what you call it? Not getting the replenishment. I think we'd be fine. Get Arcane Conduit here. And... we will probably start pumping a point into Ancestral Warrior.
a tool worthy of a dragon.
You are on the... We've got no more good skills to take route. Just take that again.
Natural authority.
Alright. Judging by what I just saw was in that rift, I kind of don't think that that's wise for them to take it on. Could be quite chunky. They're just hanging out.
Only serve the changer.
That army's there, but we're not particularly worried about it. We should probably try and take care of some of these agents.
They will be waylaid.
job. Let's bring a bit more control. Which, is there anything decent we can give you on the map? Messenger. I think that's with a caravan guy, it doesn't really matter. Campaign movement range, I suppose wouldn't hurt, but probably better for people who are actually in armies. I suppose since we're not using all of these water snake breeders, it's not a terrible thing for you to have as well.
Wind Shaper.
Leave alone!
Fight in perfect harmony!
Goodbye.
They may
I'll
live.
take the cash, just because I don't see any reason that you're going to need that 1 turn's worth of slightly less attrition is going to hurt you. Bound spells are always nice, just because obviously they don't take up winds of magic. It's something that you can just fire out. The magic missile one's not the best, but we'll see. Is there something worthwhile fusing it with? No, well, literally nothing to fuse it with, so I suppose you can keep it.
Child of the Nine. It is mine by blood rights. Celestial ancestors.
Come over here, duff these guys up.
Move like water, fight as one.
Take the extra cash as well.
Natural authority. Shugengan Lord reporting. Redouble your speeds. Shenyang shows the way.
Alright, so as long as you don't actually have to be garrisoned, it seems. As long as you're in the little zone of control of there, you actually get the discount to upkeep, which is good. Scroll of power. Okay, that's interesting. We could then fuse. Yeah, anything that lowers corruption right now is good. So we could now fuse the scroll of power. I think I will do. Is it? Hold on. That is the correct link? Yeah. Okay. And we got a Alchemist's Elixir of Venom, which it's not the best, considering we've got people who can do exactly this thing. Let's merge these two, or fuse these two together. We said we were going to for the Fan of the Magister. It gave us the Dawn Glow. Okay, alright, now we're talking. That's a pretty awesome weapon, right? So, not only does it give you +6 attack and +8 melee defense, which is pretty good on its own, it also has a, I don't want to say Mortis Engine effect, because it's not actually hurting the people, but it in a 35 meter range, it lowers melee defense and melee attack by 5. Wow. If you could combine that with like glittering scales, for example, wow, that's pretty good.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
We're not swapping that out. Although I could do, considering you've already got this. But then it gives you Frenzy, which is pretty awesome.
The Iron Dragon. Lord of the Jade Sword.
So I'm just thinking who to give that to. But that sword is pretty awesome. You've got regeneration. Yeah, I think we'll give that sword to you. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
And speaking of you, we can give you a level up. We'll give you evasion, which basically gives you +5 melee defense. Sweet.
It befits my high station.
You, I suppose, we'll pump some points into Chain Lightning.
Celestial ancestors.
Super excited about it.
Forbidden elixirs.
I serve only the Changer!
Since you can't actually block these armies, can I get another Astromancer? Because that would be quite handy. Yes, I can now. Although I need one in an army up there. Funnily enough, that's probably better, because this guy's just not going to fight. So having him like be a slightly better fighter doesn't really matter. But I feel like having one on the map is slightly more important than having it in a random army just up there.
The dragon's love is in doubt.
So we are 2 in the yang, in the yin, no, in the yang. We are currently researching this, which is yin as well. Which will also save us some money, which is good. So okay, if we get a yin dude, then we will by next turn be in harmony, which is good.
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
I know that obviously eats into a little bit of our monies, but what can you do? Alright.
Leave me to my manipulation.
All very much depends on where these guys go.
They will never expect me.
Good. Good. Of course, a fucking another army just appeared.
Did someone speak?
He better not be making his way there straight away, because that's a bit outrageous if he is.
Celestial blacksmith. Praise be to the iron wind, the desert
Okay.
alchemist. The Emperor is with us! They shall mine Wopstone,
Okay.
ruler of the Sky Road. Do not seek to command.
Yeah, surely he came in here, so he must be having to go over here or something like that. He can't be going straight. His goal wasn't just to go there and then come there, right? I wasn't really paying attention. Might actually have to even fight him, which would be rather worrisome.
Fire and metal.
The dragon-blooded. The dragons will be proud.
It's rather annoying because you can't really do much at the moment with this army. It's kind of like protecting. We can't really leave, otherwise it just messes up my my income. It's not really big enough to be able to go and sort out threats on its own, so it just has to sit there. I suppose it is what it is.
Windshaper.
gate is
Descendants from
being built
celestial
up.
glory. Celestial ancestors.
We're not building that up.
Wickedness abounds.
It's 840. I think just leaving it at level 1 is fine for now, until we've got more money. I mean, we do have quite a lot of cash, like in reserves, but I think we should keep hold of that for the time being. Really, I need to build over here. I suppose with all of that money, we do have a hefty bit in the bank. I suppose getting walls up here isn't the worst thing. Imminent Rebellion. Oh wow, an Imminent Rebellion here. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. Alright, well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that garrison's pretty decent, so whatever rebels into it isn't going to have an easy time.
The Iron Dragon's assistance.
I can win this fight. Not paying 1,000 gold to grout halfling chewer. Although this army is pretty out of date. And by that I mean, like, you know, it could do with some slightly better troops. There's not really much I can do about that. So we obviously fought on this map before because they've given us like a saved formation. Why can't I set up like that? Is that taking me out of the zone of I suppose it is.
The Celestial Faithful! Long spears!
Jade Warriors! The personification of a law.
The quarry is mine!
There must be order. Subordinate only to dragons.
The quarry is mine!
Form ordered ranks, men.
Okay.
I am prepared. Remember your training. Trust in the dragons.
Shoot them all,
victory
cavalry.
shall be certain.
Come on, do something. That's it, yeah, face that way. Don't face that way. Don't all go that way. That would be too good. What losers, man. It is. What are we looking at? What are we looking at over here? Yeah, let's cover over here just in case someone's there.
The Celestial Faithful!
Oh, now you're just going to get shot up by these Noblars as well.
Seeking Cathay's foes!
Seeking prey!
Let's get the hunters out front. Do you have any abilities now? Nope. Can they at least shoot at these guys whilst they're running away? I mean, they should be able to. It doesn't seem like they are.
Moon Dragon! Bringing harmony!
Useless.
Ogre Hunter! Master Predator! The ultimate hunter!
I can't even see because of this snow. I can tell that things are getting wrecked up because their health bar's dropping, but...
No mind sharper.
My orders stand!
Warrior crossbow!
Crossbowman! For the Emperor!
For the Moon Dragon!
The dragons chose me.
Warriors! For Cathay!
I hunt!
War!
Without hesitation.
Archers!
We're a little bit,
Stalker of prey!
messy, but it's fine as long as the big boys are going down. You can just take care of these pieces of shit. Actually, you should probably come over here.
The dragons. Bring in harmony.
Fight as one! March in ordered ranks!
Let's get you on them. You can keep firing at them. I don't know what's going on over here. Seems like a bit of a mess, but seem to be winning, so no problems.
Seeking Cathay's holds!
For the Emperor!
Guided by ancestors.
Right, fire on them. Fire on them. Look at that one unit of Noblars just absolutely wrecking up those piece of shit sky junks or whatever they are.
Archers. Commander of cities.
Let's get you over here.
Order.
This guy's really annoying me.
Captain of the Empire! Minds as one! Anything for Cathay!
We'll chase him down. I suppose if he wants to come fight us over here, that works for me.
Will of the Dragons!
Fight as one.
For Cathay!
Finish them off.
Understood!
Stalking game!
Right there. Lord is almost dead, man. These are so rubbish. Despise them. Leave that bozo alone. Keep shooting at these guys. Let's keep finishing these dudes off. Go after it. This guy, they've got their own hunter, it seems. Their lord is dead.
Move in formation.
Fire on him.
Spears.
We should probably send some guys up here
Naturally.
to try and take care of these guys. Is he throwing his stuff? He is. You're firing at them.
The realm.
Wind and fire!
I don't know why you're stuck in there, like fighting hand to hand, but
Scourge of beasts.
Never conquered!
Thoughts in harmony.
alright. Speed up a little bit. I killed their lord. We can do a little bit more damage to a few more of their units, it's fine. Alright.
They have a youth.
Alright, in the positives. We've actually switched into the yin. Kind of half tempted to just drop into this. Or even this, in all fairness. This actually might be good. Because Chaos, like, you know, I don't know how to, sorry, lacking words here. So, let me come out of here. So these guys, right, you can see here their winds of magic. Depending on the winds of magic, it affects their, or at least it should do. It doesn't seem like it's showing here, but when you're playing as them, yeah, so there we go. I don't know why. Is that when I'm hovering over it there, it shows because it's 100. So they're getting +4 movement and +8% barrier replenishment, right? However, if it was under that, they would have -10 physical resistance and -5 leadership and -5 to casualty replenishment rate. Then if it's under this, that's in the normal row. I don't know. It's not showing properly. But yeah, so I guess lowering that wouldn't be terrible. Also lower corruption. You know, I'm going to switch into this. Don't know how well it works, but we'll see. In theory, it sounds good. So we are in the yin, right? That would actually be quite good as well. I think I'm actually going to go for that. This guy's not really doing an awful. Oh, let's chase you down.
Alchemist of the House.
This is really bad. Remember when I told my allies to go and do stuff and they just went, nah, we're alright. Nah, we don't want to do anything.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Oh, that's just really not fun.
Child of the Nine. Allocate shifts as required.
Right, but next turn you'll be able to deal with that.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga. We're going to lose a big ton of cash though, momentarily, although maybe not actually. If I just wander over here,
shows the way.
then we actually make even more money because the upkeep rate is even higher here, which is good.
Dragon-blooded Shogungan.
But yeah, there's not an awful lot for me to do. Other rather than prepare to lose some more settlements. Lose my capital, of all places.
Lord of the Jade Swarm, I crave.
Can't really avoid a fight with him. Let's see what he does.
Do not seek to command Scarbrand.
If he wants to come fight us, it will be quite horrible. Hopefully we can get by. I think we will, but then again, I've fought a lot of stuff in the past which hasn't always proved to be correct. Let's get you over here, since you can't really do much. Might as well move you over here. Try and wreck shit up.
Astromancer of the Celestial Court.
You can't really do much this turn either.
I do not think so.
I suppose just stay where you're at. We're not upgrading that anytime soon. Unassigned seal pointless for our caravan master who just want to fight. Let's lower those ambush chances.
A tool of great efficiency.
Outpost upgrade available. This in theory should let us recruit some more stuff from the ogres, so that'd be good. Seems like a really nice place down there, Dragon Fang Mount. Nice tucked away. Don't have to worry about shit. Maybe find out a few tricks on the Great Plan. Living in this big lizard man temple. Alright, Scarbrand didn't attack us either. A couple of souls have been claimed. Apparently there's a load of stuff going on. So the Oracles of Tzeentch have 3 souls now. But they're the only ones who have 3. Poxmakers of Nurgle could have 3. But that seems to be it. Alright, well I'm pretty pleased that Scarbrand didn't attack us.
Seeking rare substances.
We're going to wander up a little bit more. We're not getting a massive amount of healing for our terracotta dudes, which is a bit of a shame. Is there anything I can do to get some more healy boos? Probably not. Alright, well, we'll take what we can get and get in there.
Father loves me, despite my...
We don't actually have a healing spell, do we? No. 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 Just checking if he had one that I was being silly and not giving, but no, he didn't. Alright, that's fine. They'll have to live.
Praise be.
You know what? I'm popping out to fight that.
I do not think so.
Oh, they are getting reinforced. Okay. Who?
Another.
No, I was kind of thought that they weren't getting reinforced, and that would have been pretty sweet. But that was not true. Oh, okay, you shut that down now. Good, well done.
Madness! No!
Descended from celestial glory.
Let's
Shaper
jump out
of
here
the
and
eighth wind.
have a quick fight.
Fight in perfect harmony. We will treat them fairly. Celestial ancestors.
Drop back in there. We will certainly increase that. And we will increase that. And we'll probably build that now because we are actually making money again, which is good.
We must be tireless.
It's going to drop you here to make even more money. Yeah, there we go. Now we look like we're rich people.
Child of the night.
Let's go deal with this.
Move like water, fight as one. They will earn their lives.
Okay. That's interesting. Is there something we can fuse that with? I mean, 20% spell resistance is pretty sweet, but... I suppose we can certainly find someone who isn't using anything, right? It's got to be someone who doesn't have one of these. Yeah, you, for example. Bit of spell resist. So basically, I lose 3 melee attack, and I gain 11 weapon strength. 11% weapon strength, and a bit of armor pierce. I suppose it's slightly better. Alright, we can do that. Oh, that's fine. You, pressed the wrong button there, but you got to level up. Get some quartermaster in there. Keep saving us money because we're no longer making money. You should really come down here when you get a chance.
Natural authority. Redouble your speed.
Right, we're going to get you to come down here and.
Fought by the dragons themselves.
That was a bit silly of me actually moving in force march. I didn't realise they had crossed over.
The secrets of Azir, distraction and confusion.
Okay, at least we blocked them, so that's fine. They can't really do much. Otherwise, had they still been this side of the river, I would have actually just tried to kill this guy instead.
I do not think so.
All kinds of horridness going on.
Wizard of Warpstone. They will never expect me.
Good stuff. Let's increase your chances to assassinate someone. Kind of wish these guys were besieging us over here so I could just crump them.
Astromancer of Grand Cathay.
Not really much you can do, but hang around here. I could get a guy just to repopulate that because it means that they'd have to just come back and destroy. I know it's kind of sinking money into something that they're going to blow up anyway, but
The dragon's love is in doubt.
I suppose it slows them down, if that makes sense. If they then go and attack a city that's
The desert hides
at low tier anyway, it saves them from going, because otherwise they'll just ignore it and go to somewhere else. Does that make sense? I suppose it's better. We are a bit in the yin, so grabbing someone who's in the yang who maybe has some sort of movement, that would be pretty sweet. No? Alright, I suppose you can get this though. That has obviously chunked us into some serious negatives, but it's fine. Yeah, just do that.
A gift from my ancestors.
And you're going to die anyway, so it's
We
fine.
resume at daybreak.
My sibling's scorn is undeserved.
So we could actually reach it this turn, but I think getting an extra turn's worth of heal makes the most sense.
Running wind is relentless.
You are obviously just dumping points. I suppose getting the passive still makes sense, even though the passive isn't great because it doesn't do it map wide. But I mean, it's free, right? Like you use a spell and it works. Like it does that, so you might as well have it, even if it isn't quite as great as some other passives.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
Astromancer.
I suppose just hang out down here because you're gonna have to slow them down once they leave. No, we don't want to build anything. Alright. We could fight this, but we're already a bit damaged up from the previous fight, and who knows how many more fights we might have. And I don't want to lose this army or this caravan, because this is my high ranked one. And they do have lead belchers actually and a scrap launcher, so yeah, I certainly will pay 1,000 just to take the long way around, because they outrange us. They really mess us up. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah. Alright, anyway, we are going to end things here. On the next episode we'll be taking on the gardener, I believe his name is, the Nurgle dude. I'm going to pop in, not quite at full strength, but as near as... I mean, we could take another turn just to heal up a bit more, but I think it's quite important to get Zhao Ming back on the actual map out of the Realms of Chaos as quickly as possible as well. So anyway, that'll be on the next episode, and we will try to slow down the wrecking of our lands as best as we can. So yeah, anyway, see you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.